Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I welcome you. I am Virginie, an interior designer, and I deal with the houses that represent 100% who has to live them, from consulting to the entire renovation process. I also help foreigners who want to buy and renovate in Italy to support them all the process long, otherwise difficult to follow from a distance. In this channel I will talk about home and renovation, trying to give you helpful tips so that you can have your dream house, a house that represents you in depth and where you will always feel at your ease. Knowing how to best deal with a renovation, big or small, is really essential to prevent the dream from becoming a nightmare. We have said it many times, renovation is not a piece of cake and it can also be very stressful, but some tricks can ease this journey. Let's see them together in this video. Before we get started, if you love everything related to the home and renovation topic, remember to subscribe to my channel for more information on this subject. Don't forget to click the like button because it's the best way to support this channel and my content, and I'll truly appreciate it. Although renovation is an insidious path, there are three things that, if followed, will make this process less stressful and costly. Let's look at them together. If you are going to renovate, unless you only have to redo some floors and/or paint, you must hire a professional for the project, for the bureaucratic part, and for the safety on the site, and who precisely follows the work. Be aware that not all professionals do everything I just described, so make sure he can follow every part and don't risk penalties of any kind. That's the first thing to do, because you can, with him, start following up the second point, this. Yes, I know, it's not the first time you heard me say this, but this is because it's really the cornerstone of the whole process. Where do you start? If you are not building from scratch, you certainly have to start with the current state plan. From there, if you exclude any load-bearing walls, you can really go wide. I recommend, however, that you start with the furniture. I know it seems counterintuitive, but if you study the rooms from the furniture, you will create very functional settings. Once you have identified the furniture, you can choose the appropriate square footage for each room. Having done that, if you want at the same time, you can choose the materials and finishes so that they tie in with the furniture. Communication between materials and furniture is crucial to having an harmonious home. Then you can study the various systems. The electrical system in particular will be studied ad hoc with the position of all the elements present, making the environment even more comfortable. Having a clear understanding of the works you want to do and the materials you want to use will make it easier for you to search for and find the right professionals. I know it often starts with choosing the construction company, but it is unthinkable that everyone knows how to do everything. For example, certainly laying resin is not the same as laying tile and requires different skills. If you are already well clear on what you want to do, you can choose a construction company or specialized artisans who will surely know how to do a good job. Whether a single construction company or individual artisans, it always depends on the work you want to do. There are pros and cons in both cases. With a single construction company, you have one contact person and the professionals working within already know each other. This could save time. If you take individual artisans, you might have lower prices because easily the construction company will add a more or less percentage on the quote of the individual professional. If you choose a construction company, make sure that they do the work directly and do not subcontract to another construction company. In this case, be sure that the prices will be much higher. Doing this will allow you to be clear about the costs you are going to face, and the picture is total. So not having yet moved a finger, you can always fix and change things. Having done these three things, you can start the work. Will everything go smoothly? Well, it's really hard. Some hiccups, some unforeseen, it's easy to happen. Take it into account. If you invest sometimes in finding the right professionals and in the design part, you will certainly reduce a lot of the problems and the stress that comes with it. And you will surely be able to deal with your renovation in the best way possible. Even economically, the possible cost increases will reduce because the estimates for the work are made based on the well-detailed project. Therefore, the prices will remain the same unless there is a sudden change on your part or something really unforeseen. Tackling a renovation in the best way is possible. The important thing is not to be in a hurry to start work without having a clear idea. Among other things, when everything is well planned, it allows the whole process to be sped up and not by a little. In fact, everyone will be clear about what to do, and there will be no wasted time. The investment made in the project and research will pay off. Write to me in the comments about your fears of facing a renovation. I will try to add some suggestions to make you live this adventure to the best. I hope this video was helpful and you love it. In case, let me know with a thumbs up and in the comments. Feel free to share this with someone you think would be interested. I would be honored and it will help me to grow my channel. If you already haven't done it yet, remember to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you will not miss the upcoming video. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.